and welcome to another episode of the Keeping It Wood podcast. This episode is brought to you by Float OKC. Go to Float OKC and clear your mind and your body and your spirit and relax your aura and become a better person, because some of you suck. And you could be so much better if you go to Float OKC, located at 180 West 15th Street in Edmond, Oklahoma. That's right. Go to Float OKC right now, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. You go float. Float your problems away. Float your... Okay, that's enough. All right, welcome to the Keeping It Wood podcast.
Wow.
Isn't that great? That was my... I don't know what voice that was.
Do you have a real sponsor? Is it Float OKC, real sponsor?
Float OKC does. They do give me free floats.
Whoa.
Yeah. And yeah, they're really fun.
What is Float OKC?
So you know, like the sensory deprivation tank?
Really? I was wondering if it was
Yeah.
going to be that thing. I
Yeah.
thought it was the Bricktown thing with the boat.
Oh, no.
No, this is
Yeah.
way better.
Oh, so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like less people talking, as in like there's zero people talking.
That's great.
It's just like, or whatever voices are in your head.
Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. All right, man. We're here. We're caffeinated. I've
yeah.
got some water. You popped a Zen. I'm
Absolutely.
gonna pop my I'm
Get your
gonna,
mushrooms. in
yeah,
there.
dude. These little like flow mushroom pouches.
Also a sponsor?
No,
Oh, damn it.
not yet. They could be. You could be a sponsor. I'm looking for more sponsors, man. I wanna help other people's company.
Yeah.
Or, you know, I would like to support any type of business that would like to support me. So holler at your boy, dude. At JJ Wood Comedy, at all your social media platforms. At jjwoodcomedy.com. Go see my upcoming show. I feel so stupid.
You
I
are
cannot.
fiending for
I'm
that
fu-
for
I
those
can't get it.
mushrooms.
It won't open. It won't fucking open. It's almost there. It just won't fucking open. Okay, I got it. Thank God. Oh,
Nice.
yeah. These things are so nice. I like
Hey,
them.
you were talking about them earlier. They sound good.
Yeah, man.
I
If you
gotta get
like,
some of those.
if you it doesn't like work instantly. It's just like one of those things that just like takes a little bit of time of you like consistently doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That like, you know, eventually like on Monday when I was at work, I was like, dude, I'm like feeling
Yeah.
really there. I was like,
That's nice.
ooh, and I was just like roasting people and stuff. I was just like,
Whoa.
dude, working at a dive bar is my open mic.
yeah.
You know what I mean? One, I don't tell people I'm a comedian.
Right.
You know, I don't even tell people my name. I have a different alter ego.
Really?
Yep. My alter ego now is Scott.
Scott's good.
Mm-hmm.
Scott fits you.
Does it?
Yeah.
A lot of people think it doesn't.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, you don't look like a Scott, and I'm like, well, that's fair.
Nah, you look like a Scott.
Yeah. So
You
like,
could pass for a Scott.
yeah, like my name's Scott. I used to be a custodian at SeaWorld in San Diego.
That's a cool backstory for a
Mhm.
Scott.
Yeah.
That's good.
And then I'm just like, nah, dude. And then like PETA got involved, and I just needed a change of pace. And then I got sex trafficked by Alec Baldwin.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's Scott's backstory?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Sometimes. Dude, one day this guy asked me, he's like, so what brought you to Oklahoma, man? And I was like, I was sex trafficked. And he goes, dog, like that's what I do. And I was like, what? I was like, you're a sex trafficker? He goes, no. He's like, I stopped that. I was like, dude, you got to lead with that, my man. 'Cause
Right.
I thought you were a weirdo.
Yeah, where were you when I was being
Right.
sex trafficked to Oklahoma?
Yeah. Fucking piece of shit.
Playing on your phone.
Someone was like, yeah, fucking on TikTok, dude, or watching fucking porn on Twitter.
Yeah, Clash of Clans or something.
Fucking douche. Ugh.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
This is Dace Carlson, guys.
Howdy.
Hello. This is, guys, I have completed the Holy Trinity and got all of the Copper Valhalla boys on the
captured
Keeping
us
It
all.
Wood podcast.
He's keeping us in Pokeballs at his house.
Exactly.
Save us. Help.
I feel like Thanos, dude. Like,
You got
like
all the
after this
Infinity
episode,
Stones?
like after this episode is released, I'm gonna like sit down and I'm just gonna stare out to the streets of Sheridan Avenue and go, I'm so mature for a 36-year-old person.
No, that's good, dude.
Yeah.
Fart jokes.
Dace
Great.
Carlson, dude, what is up? How are you doing?
Doing good.
You just like fresh off the mic. Hot crowd tonight. Hot crowd.
Hot crowd. Piping hot crowd. It was good.
Yeah.
They laughed at my jokes. That's how you know it's piping hot.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Dude, we are caffeinated.
Yeah.
You know, I got me an espresso. You got a cappuccino. Let's cheers on this, you
Let's
know.
dink it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll dink it. There we go.
And yeah, dude, we it was funny because yesterday we were at the comedy club, and you were walking out of the bathroom, and you were like, because I went to go see if the door was open.
Yes.
And it wasn't because you were in there,
right,
touching your dick. Maybe I don't know. You might have been pooping too.
You never know.
Yeah, but like you came out and you're like, oh yeah, it's like you don't knock, and I'm like,
Yeah.
do you want to be on my podcast? And you're like, yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, it's surprising how quickly I came from like, you're not a knocker to like, oh yeah, dude, yeah, totally be
Let's hang out. Yeah, man. And then then you got here.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I gotta pee, and you're like, dude, I gotta pee too. So I let you use the women's the men's restroom.
Yeah.
And then I used the
What a
women's.
gentleman.
Yeah. I use the women's.
You use the women's from time to time?
Yeah.
Do you sit down and pee in the women's?
Yes, I sit down and pee when I did. I sat down when I peed in there, just out of respect.
Yeah.
You know, and because I'm a feminist.
Yeah.
And
of course.
then but when I'm in the comfort of my own home, I sit down when I pee.
I sit down occasionally.
Dude, I love sitting down when I pee when I'm at home.
It's not bad.
Yeah, but if I'm out on the streets, nah, dog.
No,
Yeah.
out on like a 7-Eleven or something?
No, fuck that.
No, hell
Fuck
no.
that, dude.
Hell no.
That's a
I'm
set.
stand and pee.
It's a 9/11 in the bathrooms, bro.
I'm gonna stand and pee, and then afterwards I'm gonna use that weird weigh thing. Like they always have the thing that you can put quarters in. You can see how much you weigh for some reason.
What?
You never see those?
No.
Or like a quick trip or something like that on I-35 or something.
Interesting. No,
Yeah,
I'm
they
gonna
always
have to
have
do that.
those. For whatever reason, it's very important for truck drivers to know how much they weigh for 25 cents.
It's like, how much more meth do I have to smoke, you know, to
Exactly.
get to that right truck driver amount, you know?
Yeah.
It's
that's what it
interesting.
is.
Yeah, I love sitting down when I pee, dude. It's so great because when I was drinking and stuff and I was hungover,
Yeah.
I'd like wake up in the morning, I'm like, fuck, my head hurts. I'd sit down when I pee because I'm like
Absolutely.
fucking going back and forth, dude, swaying, my head hurts.
Yeah.
And now I'm just like, oh, this is peaceful. I can just sit down, like answer emails and stuff like that, and just vibe out.
Yeah.
And it's
Let
nice.
it hang down. It gets cool. The tip of it gets cool.
Yeah,
Down by the
I'm not blessed like that. You know what I
okay,
mean?
see. Yeah.
You know, I like to do the Stinky Johnson method and tell her it's small. That's a callback to a couple episodes ago.
Hell yeah.
With Stinky Johnson. Y'all could check that out too. Love that guy. He makes some bangers, dude.
Oh.
But no, my thing with sitting down when I pee is like, it started, I was like, I am so fucking tired of cleaning this goddamn toilet. And I was like, I feel like I have good aim. But then
Right.
you're, no matter what, like there's going to be like pee streams flying
course.
everywhere.
Yeah.
And so the pee streams have like been reduced by like 95%.
That's good.
Yeah. And so now, but here's the next thing
Uh-oh.
is you have to shut the toilet seat down when you flush because, you know, when you flush, it's still going to...
Yeah. That's no good. Mm-hmm. You don't want the splashback.
Don't know.
I always put the toilet seat down, even whenever I stand and pee, because I grew up in a one-bathroom household, and my
Okay.
mom engraved that in my brain. She's like, put the toilet seat down. So I always put the toilet seat down, even in a men's restroom. But sometimes I go in there, and there's piss. You can see the pee already on the toilet seat.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I'm not touching that. I'm just going to pee. I got a good aim. You know, I can figure it out. But sometimes, like after a long night or whatever, you ever have this, like where the pee goes in two different places?
Oh, dude, yeah.
God, what is
Like,
that?
After you just like let out some dong aioli, and then
Exactly.
like
Yeah.
and then you just, you know, you make jizz. For some people that don't know what dong aioli is, it's called making jizz.
Right, it's a new term.
Yeah. My buddy used to say that all the time. He's like, yeah. So I went and I was like making jizz, and I was like, what?
Making jizz is very funny.
Like
you're cooking it.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I mean, you are kind of cooking it, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, man, yeah, like fucking streams everywhere, dude. Oh, that sucks when you're doing that in like the girl's house.
That's happened to me before too.
Has it?
The morning after or something. You're like, oh, And I just get the toilet paper, I clean it up. You know, I'm a gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
I can't just be leaving my pee around.
Right, no.
Yeah.
It's like she's taking the morning after pill and you're taking the morning after fucking clean up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember one time I was hooking up with this girl for a while, and she would have to like go to work like super early in the morning. So she would just be like, hey, like, you know, you can, you know, sleep in and stuff, and then just, you know, lock the door on your way out. I was like, thank you. And then one time I took a shit. Like, she was gone.
Yeah.
I blew her bathroom up, dude. Fuck. It was a gnarly doo-doo. But I was a gentleman, and I left her $1.
You left her a tip?
I left $1 on the thing, you know?
I've never done that before.
Yeah. Yep.
That's good though.
As I said, I'm a pretty reasonable guy. You know what I mean?
So that when whenever she comes home from work or whatever, she's like, "Oh my God, look at this man! Oh, you know what? He left me $1." That's
what a nice guy. What a nice guy.
She has a tip jar right by the toilet.
Right. Have you ever, like, dude? I remember one time I was at this house party in Brooklyn. That's when I lived in New York, and
I never knew that. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I lived there for about like a year and a half.
Nice.
It was pretty cool. I was definitely like not mature enough to live there at that time, dude, because I was just partying way too hard, you know.
Dude, party in Brooklyn, I get it.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm at this house party. This girl was like, she was really cute, but we take a shot of Jack Daniels, and that never sat well with me, and I was like, oh, I'm about to throw up, but I was like being like kind of chill about it, you know.
Right.
And so I go to the bathroom. Someone's in the bathroom. I'm like, fuck, and I'm like, it is not waiting any longer. And so I was like, and I threw up in my hand, and then I just like put my hand in the room next to me. I was like, what? And I just tossed it, and then like right when I did that, the fucking door opens, and I was like, fuck. So I like wash my hands and stuff, and then like we chill. It was a puke and rally, you know, and so we're still hanging out, and then she was like, someone just threw up in my fucking bedroom, and I was like, those motherfuckers. And I look at my roommate, and I was like, yo, dog, we gotta head out of here. He was you. I was like, shut the fuck up. Let's get out of here, dude. Like, yeah, that was that.
What, was it a party going on?
Yeah, it was a house party.
Okay, so there's a bunch of people there.
It was like, 10, 12, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Needless to say, I was never invited back.
It would be weird.
She caught on to it.
It would be weird if it was just you. And you're like, somebody threw up in my room, and they're like, who did that?
Yeah.
That's strange.
Dude, it was funny. Do you know Dan Alton?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so Dan Alton's a comic out of Kentucky. Really cool dude. Anyway, like when he comes through, he'll just crash at my place for the night. And so he stays over last night. And I woke up this morning, and this dude had like lowered my blinds to like a weird level. He like,
what is a weird level?
Like, I mean, just like I had it like up halfway, and he just put it to where it was like a quarter way.
Yeah,
and then he moved like one of my kitchen chairs and just like set it in the middle of the living room.
Weird.
And then he got one of my my Wu-Tang vinyl and just like put it like sideways, and then just dipped out.
Strange.
I was like, you little rascal. You little rascal.
Very strange.
He's a cool guy. Shout out to Dan Alton. Love that guy. You guys go to one of his shows if you are ever in the area. Cool. So let's get down to some questions, bro.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Are marijuana smokers okay with the fact that it changes the dynamic of their brain, thus causing changes in their thoughts and interests, thus ultimately changing who they really are?
I think marijuana smokers are not concerned at all.
Yeah, sorry. I used to be like stressed out and like fucking agitated and stuff,
right.
But now I'm high and I just don't give a fuck. Wow, that sounds like a real fucking problem, Susan.
Right. It's like a solution to all their problems or whatever. Like a lot of the marijuana smokers I know, they go home from like a shitty job or whatever. They go home and just get absolutely blasted, play Fortnite all night. They're completely okay with doing that.
Yeah, they're content.
Yeah,
they're happy. Leave them alone. Yeah. You're fucking addicted to Xanax and fucking Ozempic. I don't know who wrote that question. It's just
It couldn't be me. I get weird on it
yeah.
sometimes.
Are you not a big smoker?
Not really, no.
Really?
I
Okay.
like to be alone if I do it. And then if I am alone, I either go into crazy thoughts or I just listen to an album and then I like cry.
Ooh, what
do that.
album? What album makes you cry when you listen to it high?
Depends. Some of that I've cried. Tool will get me going.
Really?
Yeah, getting really introspective. Some things.
You're just like way too high, and you're like, why can't you not be sober? You're just like so upset about it. You're like, why? It's like the edible was too much. Like they told me it was 10. Why was it 1,000 milligrams? Fuck me, man.
Yeah, there's that one album where there's like 2 songs about how his mom died, and I'm like, his fucking mom died. And I just get very upset.
Dude, yeah, Tool. People who listen to Tool all the time, though, are like that. That's all they listen to.
They're crazy. They make it their whole personality.
Dude, Tool, Pussifer, and A Perfect Circle. If that's all they listen to, like they don't listen to anything else, they're fucking weird people, dude.
Insane.
Like they're nuts.
Absolutely insane.
And Tool fans are such diehards, bro.
They really are.
Like they are such diehards. I worked at I worked stage crew in New Mexico way back in the day.
Nice.
And
You live that life, man.
I've lived
How
quite
old
a
are you?
I'm 36.
Damn, you still got so much more to go.
I know, dude. Like I look this good. Shit. Look out, world. Aging like Clooney over here.
Nice.
But yeah, I remember like some like road crew guys were telling me, they were like, yeah, like we saw like a fight happen between like road crew members and stuff. And it wasn't even like at a Tool show. It was just like, this guy was like, no, man. He's like, I swear, Maynard was sucking some dude's dick behind the tour bus. And this other guy's like, Maynard's not gay, man. Like, they're such diehards.
Like, what? The guy who wears bras on stage? He's not gay.
He's not gay. He's not gay. He might have sucked a couple dicks before, but sometimes you got to suck a couple dicks to realize you're not gay. What movie was that from? Oh, it was Blue Mountain State said that.
Nice.
That's a good show. That's a
pull.
good show. You ever sucked a dick, Dace?
Never sucked a dick.
Me neither.
No. Not yet.
Not yet.
Haven't found the right one.
You haven't found the right dick to
No.
suck?
No.
What celebrity dick would you suck?
Celebrity dick.
Like, if you have like the one card, you're like, I'd suck his dick.
I'm not into sucking dick, but maybe Keanu Reeves.
You'd suck Keanu Reeves' dick?
Yeah, probably. I feel like he'd be cool about it.
He's probably, you really don't have to do this.
Yeah. He just feel
But
bad
thank
the
you.
whole time, and I'd feel I'd feel bad. I'd just be like, no, it's okay. Keanu.
I don't think I could ever suck a dick, dude, because like my gag reflex is horrible, dude. Like, I mean,
That's the only reason?
Yeah,
The
I mean,
gag
I
reflex?
gag brushing my teeth, dude.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Like
don't have
if
that.
if I'm like brushing my tongue, you know what I mean? Even
Yeah. I'll
like
get
I
that
can't
every
do
now and
it.
then. Yeah.
I can't do it. I wouldn't be good at sucking dick, dude. So it's like, you know what, guys? Like, I would never be a good football player, and I could never suck dick. Is what it is, man.
Mm.
Well, I was at I went to a wedding at a swinger orgy farm a couple summers ago.
What the fuck is your life?
Dude, you have dude, honestly, the wildest shit does happen to me. Yeah, no, I've talked about this story a few times before, but like, yeah, my friend, we went to this wedding. It was out in, I want to say it was Noble. Yeah, it was Noble. And there was like this, it was like a really beautiful land. But we're like pulling in to this place, and there's like pineapples on the fence, like pineapple statues. And I made a joke, and I was like, is this a swinger orgy farm? My friend just chuckled, and I was like, the fuck did you just take me to, right?
Yeah.
And so like I go and I see the groom. I was like, what's up, man? I was like, hey, so happy for you. It's your special day. Yeah, your life's ruined, whatever. Is this a swinger orgy farm? And he goes, Merle Haggard, Johnny Cash, and Willie Nelson used to hang out here all the time. I was like,
That doesn't.
you answered my question without answering my question.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's fine. And so throughout this time, I was just everything. Like there's no locks on the bathroom doors. There's like,
Whoa.
yeah, dude, it was really weird. And so when I was at the reception, I purposely choked on a fajita to show that I have a gag reflex. Fucking. Yeah.
You can't just say no to any of the weird shit or that could have happened.
Well, it's like you gotta find an excuse.
You had to be like, "Oh, guys, I am joking."
I just don't want them to be like so nice about it to where I'm like I feel obligated to have to suck their dick.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if they saw like no, he has.
Because you're like a people pleaser.
Right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I don't want to like hurt their feelings. But like, hey man, you want to suck my dick? It's like, man, I really can't. You're like, trying to find excuses. You know what I mean? Like, and you don't want to be like, I'm not gay, because then you're like, what? Are you just a fucking bigot then? You don't want to suck my dick? It's like, no, man. Like so I went a whole different route, and I was like, they are not going to ask me. You know?
That's actually pretty good.
But also, like, at the same time, it's like, it wasn't like it was like a gay thing. You know what I mean? Like, there was a bunch of women. Like, yeah, I'd probably fuck some dude's wife, but like.
Did you bring a lady with you?
Yeah, my friend was with me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then at the end of the wedding, they were like, hey, you guys come swimming with us. Uh-oh. And I was like, we didn't bring our bathing suits. They're like, you don't need them. We're like, of course we don't. Like, cool. So we went swimming, and it got a little weird. Yeah, but we left. It was fine. Yeah, good times, dude. And that was our segment about sucking dick and how to get out of it. You know, sometimes you just you gotta be ready for any excuse, dude. Like you gotta. What's the word I'm looking for? You've got to be prepared for every situation in life.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I just, like, I have, like, I used to have a couple gay buddies that, like, if it was 11:30 p.m. and they started hitting me up in the DM, eventually it was like, hey, man, if you ever want your dick sucked real good, you could just, let me know.
Oh, that's a trap.
Yeah. And I'm like, nah, I'm good, dude.
Because they'd be good at it, too.
They'd be phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, dude.
On a particularly sad night,
yeah.
you might hit them.
And I was like, no. But I'm just like, no, I'm good, dude. Like, you sure? Like, we'd pay you. And I was like,
pay you?
Dude, right?
And suck your dick.
Oh, you're like, would you do it? If someone's like, I would pay you 10 grand.
10 grand, yes.
10 grand, you would
10
let
grand
it
just like my dick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they would have to film it and put it on Twitter.
No.
No, you wouldn't do it.
No.
I'd say 10 mil.
I don't want that shit. 10 mil?
I'd say 10 mil. Be like, does my face have to be in it?
Yeah.
10 mil, no face. 10 mil, no face in the video. Would you get your dick sucked and let them post it on Twitter?
I probably would. I'd probably do that.
Fuck, dude.
You're
gay. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I think a lot of people would do it, dude. I don't know. All right. Let's move on to the next question.
Well, on the same thing, like I was thinking about this, like what's gayer, to suck like a gay guy's dick or suck a straight guy's dick? What do you think?
I mean, obviously the gay guy's going to like it more.
Right. So that's the gayer thing.
Right.
Right. And you also have this, like the gay guy or the straight guy, if you're going down on him, he's like closing his eyes and he's like, oh, he doesn't want it to be a guy. So he's like picturing a lady. The gay guy is not closing his eyes and thinking of a gay guy. He's just looking down and seeing a clearly gay guy suck his dick. On account of it's a man sucking his dick.
Jesus. Liberace versus 100 dicks, dude. Who would win in that battle? Liberace. I mean, you can't even do it. It's like at this point, you can't even say like Lily Phillips versus 100 dicks. Like they're fucking thousands, dude. And now Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue are like
Who is
racing.
Lily Phillips?
What? Oh man, dude, Lily
I'm
Phillips.
not cultured at all. I don't.
Okay,
know.
Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue are porn stars that are like they're fucking like they start out there. We fucked 100 dudes in a day, right? And then
Okay.
and now Bonnie Blue like broke that. She's like she fucked 1,000 guys in one day.
Okay. I didn't know her name, but
Yeah.
I know about her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lily Phillips.
Mm-hmm. Lily
Right.
Phillips. Yeah, you're gonna go home
Search
and watch
that up
that
later.
Yeah. She's so hot, dude. Like both of them are so hot, and you're like, fuck, dude. Like, ugh. But yeah, so that now they're like racing to like who's gonna have sex in space first, and
Whoa.
that. Listen, y'all, holler at your boy. I will do that. Like, I will go to space.
Yeah.
I'd go to space and clap some cheeks. That's like, oh, that'd be a dream, dude. Be the first one to clap cheeks in space.
That'd be crazy.
Fuck, dude.
Shoot ropes just in zero gravity.
Yeah, just it's like the
Like
kid,
Star Wars.
And the kid, yeah. You can just like start shooting them off the loads, and then she starts like dodging it like the Matrix. Like,
yeah.
we're so creative and mature.
That's funny.
All right. Anyway, next question. I'm unemployed, broke, balding, living with my parents, about to turn 30, friendless, depressed, and miserable. How can I possibly turn it around?
Gun.
Yeah, dog, your life's over, dude. Like, you fucking dork.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
fuck, like, you have no friend. Like, you can't even, like... I feel like when people say, like, I have no friends, like, you can't make friends, like, there's something wrong with you. Like, you can't just, like, do, like, you can't go play Pokemon Go like a fucking dweeb.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like, no disrespect to anyone who still plays Pokemon Go. I have a few friends that still do it. I'm just saying, like, hey, like, you know, we have bills to pay now, you know?
Right.
But yeah, dude, like, you can't just go, like, play, like, Pokemon Go or something?
Yeah, hop on VR chat
Yeah.
or any like online gaming thing. They don't even have to. If you have a semi decent, normal sounding voice, you could make friends online.
Yeah, dude, just don't be a fucking weirdo. Like, why are
Yeah.
you... I don't know. Like, I
mean, at that point, 30 years old, no friends, broke, living with your parents, whatever, you might start to, I mean, look inward.
Yeah,
Something's definitely wrong. Make some changes. Go play baseball. I don't know. Do something
you
you
like
didn't
fucking do anything, dude. Like, I mean, you can just go to a bar.
Yeah.
Go to a bar and make friends, dude. Like, fucking people are stupid, dude. Here's my thing is like I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of acquaintances and
Right.
stuff. I just hang out by myself a lot more because I love my peace. I love
I get that.
chilling at home.
I'm the
and
same
just
way, man.
Petting my dog on the couch.
Yeah.
High, eating snacks.
Yeah.
Watching some fucking TV, dude. God, man, that is my perfect. That is my perfect like Friday night if I don't have a show.
I'm the same way, to the point where it's not a problem for me at all, but it's a problem to all of the friends that I have.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, come hang out, do this thing, whatever.
to.
I'm like, I don't want to do that. I want to chill at home.
Yeah. I have like one of my buddies and he'll hit me up and he's like, hey, I want to step out tonight, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'll do that, you know? But one day he was like, hey, me and a few people are stepping out. I'm like, who you talking about?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not answering that question. I was like, no, dude, like, who are you hanging out with? Because, you know, if you're hanging out with stupid people, I don't want to go there.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
I can't stand stupid people, bro.
Can't do it.
But I just love just sitting at home, man. It's so much more peaceful.
When
But-
you were a kid, did you play alone outside a lot or anything?
I did.
I did too.
Yeah.
Big imagination. I
Yeah,
didn't
dude.
like playing with other kids.
Yeah. I was in the forest, dude.
Same.
Like, yeah, I was just in a forest, dude. Just like climbing trees and stuff like that. And it wasn't no like, you know, Christopher Robin's like Winnie the Pooh shit because those bears will fucking eat you, dog.
They will.
So, you know, you got to be a little bit more aware of your surroundings in the forest. But that's the thing. It's like I grew up in the forest and stuff. So, like, my friends and I, like, we would go hiking every day. And one thing that we would like to do is, like, we'd hike to the top of the trail, but then we would run down.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we didn't really do, like, house parties. We did, like, bonfires. So we'd go out to the
Okay.
forest and we'd have, like, you know, we'd have little parties and stuff. And
Yeah.
when the cops showed up, motherfuckers could never catch us, dog, because we knew those woods, bro. We knew those forests. Like, you couldn't catch us, dog. Like, we're prepared for this shit. We trained for this shit, dog.
You had like booby traps in there and shit. Like
Yeah,
the cop would be
dude.
looking for you, and then a
Fucking-
big net would pick him up.
Yeah.
like in what is that? Return of the Jedi, like
Yeah.
the Ewoks versus the stormtroopers. You guys were the Ewoks.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Yeah. We were dope.
Nice.
We were dope, man. I miss those days. But yeah,
That's good times.
I like hanging out with people. Here's the thing: is like, I think it's COVID kind of fucked me up on people.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. Because like I always did, like I loved like hanging out and stuff, and I still do. Don't get like I'm not like a dick who just wants to like not hang out with anyone. I just still like hanging out with people, but I used to like love being where like everyone was at. I love to like go to the busy places and stuff like that.
Right.
And but then we were for a couple months we were just like hanging out by ourselves, and then I was like, oh cool, now we can go back and hang out with other people, and I'm like, fucking some of y'all can't handle that. Like y'all got fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna stay home now. Like y'all fucking ruined it for
I
me.
get it. I was always kind of a loner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just fucking playing video games at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I would get invited out to the parties or whatever, but I was like, doesn't beat Batman Arkham City. I'm
Yeah.
gonna stay home and play that shit.
Sorry, man. Joker's acting out, dude. The
Yeah.
city needs me.
I got to take care of it.
Yeah.
I got to take care of the Joker.
There you go.
He's wilding out.
So
right
you were
now.
Batman.
I was Batman.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Batman with a great stash,
Yeah.
But did you play like online games?
Here and there.
Yeah.
Like I played a lot of online games, but not with other people really, or like online friends. I didn't make too many online friends.
Yeah.
Maybe for like a week,
Okay.
and then after that, I was like, done.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So anyway, if you're unemployed, broke, balding, living with your parents, about to turn 30, you have no friends, you're depressed, and you're miserable, the only way to turn it around, dude, as he said, look inward and realize, hey man, I suck as a person.
Things need to change.
And you gotta make the necessary adjustments, bro. And you gotta get out there and meet people.
Yeah, go out there, try to be social. Even if you're not social, try to be. And you're gonna bomb. You're gonna be bad.
It's gonna suck.
There's gonna be awkward moments.
You're gonna get a couple of VPOs.
Oh yeah, but you got to keep trying at it, and you'll find your people. There's some people that I'm like, how does he have any friends or whatever? But he's like got so many friends.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
And
damn.
everyone has their person, dude. Have you ever like tonight I saw someone I knew and I was like, damn, like this guy be fucking, but like he's always said, he's like, yeah, I got a girlfriend and all that stuff, I'm like, oh, that's cool. But then I met his girlfriend today, or like I didn't meet her, I saw her and I was like, checks out. Like that they would totally go together.
Yeah, been there for sure.
Yeah. And then like you see like other people that you're like, wow, the fuck did they score that? What?
Yeah.
Here's a question for you.
Oh, here we go.
Are girls really into chubby guys, like really, really attractive girls? Are they really into chubby guys? Or do they like being the hot girlfriend?
Ooh, that is a good question.
Because I had a friend that like, I mean, she's a smoke show, dude.
Yeah.
But she was like with this like weird ass dude for a long time. And we were like, well, why you do?
Yeah.
And she's like, I just love it when it's like, hey, this is my girlfriend. And everyone goes, oh my God. Like it just made her like feel pretty good.
That checks out. I think to a certain degree it's that, and also it might be a little bit of like caveman brain, where it's like this guy is fat or whatever, so he has access to food. So it's like a survival technique kind of thing, It's like he's like top of the food chain or whatever because he has access to all of this.
Yeah. Goddamn. I mean that's fucking real.
Yeah. Like Buddha's like super fat sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Or he's portrayed as fat.
Yeah. And just fat and happy and just like full of all kinds of
They're
wisdom.
so jolly.
Dude. The laughing Buddhas, bro. I'm actually going to get a laughing Buddha tattoo on my thigh.
Nice.
I'm going to be one of those guys. I'm going to get a thigh tattoo.
Nice.
I'm pretty excited. Start wearing like hoochie daddy shorts.
Hoochie daddy
Yeah,
shorts.
dude. 6 inches, dog.
Nice.
6-inch seams.
So you can show off the Buddha.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Let them thighs out, baby. Let them thighs out.
I like it, yeah.
Damn, dude. I think Tyler's Lakers are about to get their ass kicked.
Are they?
It's 29.
Ooh, it's not looking good so far.
Not so far.
29 and 17.
I don't know. I would personally love to see them lose,
You don't like the Lakers?
It's not like I don't like them. I just think they're just kind of annoying because that's like all the sports people are talking about right now. Or
Right.
Lakers this, Lakers that, and I'm like, the Thunder is the best team in the NBA. Like statistically, like they're one of the best teams ever.
Thunder's kicking ass.
Dude, like get into sports, man.
Yeah.
Like get into sports and like get on Twitter and like make fucking go to like the Thunder, like they do like watch parties. You can meet friends there, dude. There's fucking places for you to go. Quit making excuses and this whole woe is me bullshit about like, ooh, I have no friends, my life fucking sucks. Just turn your shit around.
There is a lot of woe is me in that too.
Yeah, dude.
It's a lot of like
I'm this, I'm
bad
that.
for me.
Blah, 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 blah. Shut up.
Yeah. It's like, fuck off, dude. I didn't care about sports either until I started betting on the sports. Then it became very important to me.
What do you do? Do you do
Prize Picks.
Prize
I
Picks?
was on Prize Picks for a little bit. So my buddy came up to me and he was like, he's like a big gambler guy.
Yeah.
Before he was a big gambler guy, he was a big heroin guy.
Ah.
So he's a reliable source.
Hey, he just went from like one addiction to another, dude. Like he knows what
Exactly.
he's talking about.
Yes. So he comes up and he was successful as a heroin guy. And he comes up and he's like, hey, if you download the app, you get $75. I get $75. It's a win-win. And I was like, you know what? You've been a good friend. I'll download the app. Got the $75 and I'm betting and all this stuff. I don't really care. I don't know anything about sports, but it tells you all the stats and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but I'm kind of like, I know I could get hooked because I see the numbers and I'm like, ooh, $200 for a $5 bet or whatever.
Right.
So then I place that bet, even though it's like super unlikely. Well, then I won $250, but it's in this promo money that you can't take out, but you can bet more with it. So I was like, okay, well, I'll take the 250 promo money and I'll turn it into real money, and then I'll double it, and then I'll triple it.
Damn.
Yeah. So I turned the 250 promo into 360 real money that I pulled out, and I kept 20 in there. And since then, the 20's been going up. It got up to like 30, 40, and then it's back down to the 50,
Yeah.
the teens or whatever.
That's just gambling in general, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But whenever I was sports gambling, I was watching and I was talking with people in the sports and everything. I'm like, yeah, this guy's nothing. He's not going to get 3.
It's like, how do you
Field
know?
goals.
It's like, that's just what I'm trying to manifest into the air right now because I betted against him. You know?
Exactly.
I do. I used to go to the casino a lot. Like my buddy and I would go to the casino
You
on
big gambler?
Tuesdays. Not so much anymore.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I still, we just haven't gone,
Right.
But like we would go to the casino on Tuesdays at like 10 a.m. Because when you're like a rewards
10 a.m.?
Yeah, dude, if you're like a rewards person, you sign up for their little thing. They would give away, like, if you gambled like so many points on your card, then you would get like a free like crock pot or just whatever like weird gift that they had going on, like a silverware set or just
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
right.
You might as well go. at
And
10 a.m.
there's a couple times, dude, I walked out with rent. And I was like, let's fucking go. But my thing is, I'd walk in with $100,
Yeah.
and that's it. I wouldn't take my credit card, nothing with me.
So that's what the loaner guy should do.
Yeah, he should.
Mow your parents' lawn for $20.
Yeah,
Go to the casino at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Get your parents a crock pot. You're in good with your parents. Then maybe you can meet some of your parents' friends.
dude.
Make some friends.
And then if you lose that $20, what you do is like you find ways to make your parents' grass grow faster.
Exactly.
And then you're just like, oh shit, the grass
Now
is
you're
so
an
tall
entrepreneur.
again. You don't let them, and that's how you become an entrepreneur. Fucking A, dude.
That's how you do it. That's how you fix it.
Hell yeah. Whew. All right. What do you do for work, Dace Carlson?
I'm a maintenance man.
You're a maintenance guy. Okay.
At a hotel.
Okay.
Yeah, my team is called the engineering team.
Okay.
That's just because it sounds better than maintenance man.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
So you can like fix a lot of shit, huh?
Kinda, yeah. I'm like the helper. I'm the bottom barrel
okay.
guy.
But
on
you're
the
still
team.
there.
I'm there. I have
Okay.
some good ideas here and there.
And they're like, that's a good idea, Dace. We'll
Glad I thought of it.
Yeah,
And then
we'll
they-
consider it. You know?
yeah.
I'm not that much of like a handyman. Like,
I wasn't either, and I'm still kind of not, but it's gotten better. That was like the whole reason I got the job.
Yeah.
because it pays better.
I have a neighbor and she's like so cute. And then
Whoa.
she came over, she knocked on my door one day. She goes, hey, I was just wondering if like you had like the tools to come and like mount my TV for me. And I was like,
Yeah.
I don't. Sorry. Yeah, that was my shot, and then I fumbled it. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah.
Dude, I would have been like, yeah, I totally have the tools. Just you go into your apartment real quick, give me an hour and a half, and then she'd go in her apartment,
Yeah.
sneak off to Lowe's and go get all
go,
this stuff.
go buy all this shit.
Yeah,
you know?
watch a couple of YouTube videos on how to mount a TV.
I only have 3 chest hairs, girl. Like, the fuck you think I'm gonna mount your TV, dude? I know, I just got a new one. I was pretty excited about it. I found that out the other day.
Nice.
A new chest hair.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna be a man soon.
You're getting there.
I'm getting there, dude. It's gonna be
At 36.
great. There at 36, like I'm almost there. So you're a maintenance guy, okay? Have you ever
Yeah.
worked in like the service industry or anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was a host at a restaurant, and I worked at Mazio's Pizza.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So all that stuff.
You did the grind that way.
Yeah, that's how I started out my work career.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like doing all that stuff. It's terrible. I hated it.
So as
I want to go back.
in your service industry days,
Mm-hmm.
have you ever left the restaurant to chase down someone who undertipped?
No, but I have a couple people like they're locked in that I still have a grief with, and then if I see him outside,
It's on site.
yeah, it's on site. I got this guy. What is his fucking name? Phil. He came into the restaurant one time. Terrible name, right?
No.
Yeah.
I know some
Ugh.
cool Phils, but dude, there's some Phils that fucking suck, and he sounds like one of the ones that sucks.
Yeah, he sucked. I was working at the restaurant,
Okay.
and this guy comes in. This is a fancy restaurant, fancy.
Okay.
And we have reservations and all of that stuff. And I'm the only host, so I'm like cleaning the tables, taking the dishes back to the dish pit, cleaning the tables, and running the front, seating
Right.
people, and reservations, and calls, and to-go orders, and room service because it was in a hotel.
The Renaissance man.
Everything.
Yeah.
Just me. I'm doing all of this. There's 2 people at the front of the restaurant trying to be seated, and the phone is ringing. I'm running to catch the phone because the phone's been ringing for a while. I go to reach for the phone, and the guy goes, "If you answer that phone, I'm leaving." I was like,
Ta-ta.
I wish I had done that.
Yeah, have a good day.
I turned around, and he was like, "Yeah, if you answer that phone, I'm leaving. I came here to be served." That's what he said. And immediately I was like, fuck this guy. But I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
So I sat him down, and he was like, "I don't mean to be rude, but I came here to be served." Blah, 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 blah. And then, so all that happened. And then another night he came in, and he had a reservation this time. And I recognized the name because it was Phil. And he comes in, and he's like, "I have a reservation for Phil." And I'm like, "Oh, you motherfucker, you fucked up."
Yeah.
So now I know your name. So yeah, if I ever see him outside, he looks like a doctor. He looks like Dr. Phil, actually. He looks exactly like Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
It's not Dr. Phil, unfortunately.
He's not a
but
doctor.
yeah.
He's like a fucking...
He's a principal.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. A principal named Phil? No, sir.
If I ever see him outside, it's on site, dude. It is
That
on
dude-
site.
Yeah, that dude sounds like he sucks, man. Yeah, that's terrible.
What
Bro,
about you? You got something?
Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah. I've never chased him down, but like I work at a dive bar, bro. There's not really like an HR department. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
and then most of the time, like when I'm working, I'm the only one there. So it's like people are like, "We want to talk to the manager." I'm like, "Woo, hello."
Yeah, do a little turnaround.
Yeah, how's it going?
Yeah. That's nice. I've never had that privilege.
Man,
That
but,
must
like-
feel pretty good.
Bro, there was a guy, he came in and he was like, "I want a double cranberry vodka," which is one, that's a woman's drink. I don't care if you try to make it a double or not, dude. Like, it's kind of a woman's drink. Like, like 90% of women order a cranberry vodka, or vodka cran, as a tip would say. Anyway, he goes, "This isn't a double." And I was like, "Dog, I've been doing this for 10 years, man. I know what I'm doing." And he goes, "Well, usually..."
Also, it's not hard.
Right. It's not a hard job, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he was like, usually when I go to a bar and they don't make me a drink strong enough, I never return. I was like, "Shit, dog." I was like, "This ain't Applebee's, dude. We serve Rumplemans here, dude. You think I care?" And he's like, "Fuck." And then they left, They took their drinks with them, which was, kind of shitty because that's illegal. But I was like, I just hope they fucking... I just hope they fucking spilled it on themselves. You know what I mean? I hope they fucking shit themselves.
Shit themselves is good.
Oh man, dude.
I hope Phil shits himself.
Dude, I bet he
Probably
already
shit
has.
himself right now.
I bet he already
Oh, I
has, dude.
bet you he
You know what,
has.
dude? Sometimes this is what I've learned in life, Dace.
Yeah.
My 36 years. The people who do you bad will
They shit
always,
themselves?
yeah, no, they might not shit themselves, but they always get what's coming to them in return, and you don't have to do anything about it, bro. You just sit back and you just watch it happen, dude. Like, dude, when I was in like elementary school, there was this guy. His name was Rhett. Yeah, dude. Oh, and
What a piece of shit.
Everyone loved him, dude, because he was like kind of like he was the cool kid. Like his parents were like, happy and cool. He always had the coolest clothes and stuff.
Oh, God,
Oh
yeah.
man.
Oh,
and
fuck
he
you,
was like
Rhett.
trying to take like my best friend away from me and shit.
Whoa, what a douche.
Yeah, dude. Fuck that guy. Doesn't work, dude.
So what happens? He's like addicted to meth now or something?
I don't know. I think he was in a failed band or some shit like that.
Fuck
know?
you, Rhett,
Yeah,
you stupid ass
dude.
band.
Damn, dude. Guys suck. I remember one time, like, he was like, I'm going to race you at the playground. I was like, let's
Whoa.
go.
Those are fighting words.
Dude, yeah. And so I was like, let's run. And he fucking tripped me when we were running.
What?
Yeah, dog. He fucking tripped me, and I scraped my knee, and I went to the teacher, and I was like, Rhett tripped me. And she goes, no, he didn't. Rhett's like a perfect angel.
Oh
He would
my
never do
God.
something like that. And I was like, fuck that, dude. But you know what? I'm pretty sure
He's going to get what's coming.
well, he might have. But you know what happened, though? He's off. No one knows where he's at, what he's doing. And, I still have my best friend. Shout out Tyler. What's up, dog?
Damn, what a friend.
Yeah, dude.
Shout out Tyler.
Fuck yeah, dude. Those people always get they always get what's coming to them, dude. Every single time. Every single time. It's kind of crazy. It's
Yeah.
kind of crazy how that happens. So you know what, Phil? Fuck you.
Yeah.
From the
fuck you.
bottom of my heart.
Fuck
You know,
dude.
I hope I hope, you shit yourself in public. I hope I
Bad,
hope-
too.
I
Like, it's
hope-
real bad.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like you're wearing a diaper bad.
Like it looks like you're wearing a diaper.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you can never come again.
Nice. That is a good one.
Yeah, right? Like I hope you
bad.
never
That is
get
gnarly.
I hope you never make jizz ever again in your life, Phil. That's it. I hope you shit yourself.
I hope for the rest of your life you feel like you're about to come, but you never get there.
You can never make jizz again.
never get
You
there,
can never feel that wonderful sensation of making jizz.
Dude, that is such a fucking cursed thing to
Dude,
wish on
that
somebody.
is.
That
Oh
is
my God.
terrible.
I hope the fucking I hope your antidepressants work so well you never come ever again. You never make jizz, dude. Some girl will be like, make jizz on my face, and you're like, I can't because I was so rude to Dace. Ah! Dude, that's gonna
I
be.
can't
You know
'cause I
what?
wanted to be
That's gonna be
served.
my new thing, dude. That's gonna be my new
Wishing
thing.
you not come on people?
Yeah, dude. It's like fuck, dude. I hope that guy never is able to make jizz again, dude.
That's good. That's really good. I'm gonna start wishing that too on people.
Yeah, dude, just
Somebody
like-
cuts me off in traffic.
I hope you.
Ugh.
I hope you try to make jizz, but you can't.
And it's real embarrassing for you.
Yeah, it's like so embarrassing, dude, because you're like with fucking Lily Phillips, dude, trying to be the first guy to clap cheeks in space, but you can't make jizz. Fucking clipped.
That is really good.
Fucking A, dude. This is all right. You know what? Let's do one more fucking question.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're gonna fuck, dude. I don't know. What screams I'm low class? First off, your name being
Flip-flops.
Phil. Just kidding.
Flip flops, just in general. Fuck flip flops.
What?
I hate.
You're a
You're
big-
a flip flops guy. You.
No, I
clearly
mean,
flip-flops.
I like would wear flip flops. I'm a Crocs guy now.
Crocs isn't bad, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't mind Crocs. Sandals are fine, I guess.
Like the slip-ons,
But flip flops, man.
the flippy floppies.
Fuck flip flops.
Not with the flippy floppies, huh?
Mm-mm. Not with it.
Okay.
Not with it at all. Low class.
Low class, dude, wearing fucking flip flops. Like
Just having your feet out in general for regular people to see, low class. We're above that. It's the 21st century. We have the technology to hide our god awful feet.
God. Yeah, my feet look so third world country nowadays.
Oh,
Dude,
dude, I
looking
got
at my
skateboarder feet. My toes are crooked as hell.
yeah, dude. My toes
bad.
my toes are fucked. Like I've got Greek feet, is what I found out.
Greek feet.
Greek feet.
Is this a thing?
Yeah, I found it on Twitter. It's like if your feet are like, it's like the way that your toes are shaped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, because I'm adopted, so I don't really know like if I'm like
Really?
Greek or, dude, some days I feel like I'm black.
Yeah.
You know, and
You could be. You never know.
But yeah, so I was looking up on Twitter one day, and there was this thing. It was like, hey, if your feet are shaped like this, you're like, you know, Argentinian or
Wow.
or whatever. You're from Argentina. I don't know what they were called.
Interesting.
But like, yeah, then like Greek feet, it was like mine. But I just found out today my pinky toe on my left foot is longer than the one on my right foot.
It's a weird thing to discover at 36.
Yeah, dude, 36 years old. I just now discovered that. You know,
Crazy. My, I guess what would be your pointer finger toe?
Yeah.
If your big toe is your thumb,
right,
the one that's right next to it,
Right.
that would be your pointer finger toe,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
That one is longer than my big toe
yeah,
on both feet.
yeah. Mine too.
It's long and crooked. My right one is like crooked. I'm pretty sure I broke it
Yeah.
skateboarding, but you can't really do anything about a broken toe except
Can't
just
really do it.
whine about it for a couple days.
But yeah, so low class is letting your feet out, dude.
Yeah.
Letting the
What do you think is
dogs out. What do I think
class?
is low class,
Yeah.
dude? Fucking bedazzled jeans.
Yeah.
It's something about if a girl is wearing bedazzled jeans, I can't fuck with it, dude. I'm like, you're breaking my heart. That
Got
ass is fat, but then bedazzled jeans just got nope. I
The
can't
ass
do it.
is fat, but there's like the bedazzled cross on the pockets, the back pockets.
Oh,
Ugh.
I can't do
Or the
it.
bedazzled hats. You ever
Oh,
see
God.
those? It's always with a cross. And then the hat, you buy it brand new, but it's always like ripped and stuff like that. My mom wears those all the time.
You
She
know what?
loves those hats.
What would Jesus do? Not wear a bedazzled hat, dude.
No,
That's for sure.
absolutely not, no.
Fucking that's so low class, dude. Dude, I remember one time I was walking with a couple of my homegirls, and this dude pulls up in a truck, and he's like trying to catcall him, right?
Whoa.
And he's wearing a bedazzled baby blue Affliction t-shirt. Buddy, no one's ever gonna take you seriously.
He went out that
Ever. Like you fucking put that shirt on
Yeah.
as an adult.
And
As an adult, you put that on because you thought that was a good idea. Well, let me tell you, buddy, it wasn't. And I hope you never make jizz again.
Nice.
Ever in your life, dude.
Yeah.
I hope you try to make the jizz and then you just can't.
You get really close too. I hope you edge for the rest of your life.
I hope you feel like you're about to make jizz and then you don't. Fucking fuck you, Phil. All right, no. Well, one more question and then we'll go. This is fun. This is a good time, dude. Thank you for coming out, man.
Thanks for having me,
appreciate
man.
you, dude.
I'm very excited to be
I think
on
us
here.
us guys, a podcast, need to stick together in this
Absolutely.
community. You
Yes.
know.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, this is a good one. Is it necessary for people to wear clothes at home or when they are alone, especially during warmer months?
Necessary? No. Not necessary. You're home alone. I mean, depends on how many windows you have,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
And if they're like, if you got good curtains or not. Like me, I don't really have good curtains.
Really?
And I got a couple windows.
Okay.
However, does that stop me? No. No. Not at all.
I live alone.
Okay. I have a roommate.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's just me and my dog. So it's kind of a roommate, kind of not,
Right,
you know.
right. Yeah.
But I mean, before him, I was always naked. Loved to cook breakfast naked, dude. It was nice. It was the first time I've ever just like lived by myself.
Cooking bacon breakfast?
Yeah, dog. I live life on the fucking edge, dude.
Bacon naked?
Yeah, dude. I'll cook bacon naked and make jizz afterwards because I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just fuck, man. I just love just being like. Sometimes I get a little paranoid though, because like my view of my window is just the next building over, And so I'm like, oh no, like I recently just switched my my living room around, so like now I can like see out to the street, and which is kind of nice. I get like the view of the fireworks from the ballpark on the weekends now, which is really nice. It's peaceful.
It is pleasant.
It's so pleasant.
Nice. I don't go naked much.
You're not
Not a
naked?
big naked guy. No, I don't even like to see my girl naked.
What?
Yeah. I mean, I get naked and everything.
You get naked with her,
Yeah.
and then you make the jizz.
I make the jizz.
Okay, cool.
As one does,
Yeah.
if you're not Phil.
If you're not Phil, or you're just a sack of shit in general.
Yeah. I make the jizz, and then, you know, I'm a gentleman. I clean up the jizz.
Nice.
And then and then I cover.
cover.
And I'm
Okay.
Like, I'm like, turn around. Don't look at me.
Let's dive into this more.
It's such a I don't want him to know. I don't want him to see.
You don't want him to see
because we
it.
just did the dirty thing.
Yeah.
And then immediately afterwards, I'm like, ugh.
Do you guys shower
Such a
together?
dirty thing. Yeah, yeah.
So like you like, do you get like try to cover yourself up while you're showering? Because I've always felt like weird, like when it's just like soft. When like just a dong.
When you're just soft around.
Right. When I
Yeah.
just like gave her like a really good respectful wienering,
Mm-hmm.
and like I was at like my peak, like the
Yeah.
peak making jizz dick.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
Because
afterwards,
there's a difference between making jizz dick
100%, and then just like
making jizz
not
dick. Mm-hmm.
making jizz dick. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, I remember one time, I just got done making jizz, and then I was like, I gotta go take a
Could've picked up
shower.
a
She
fresh
goes,
batch.
oh, me too. And so like we get into the shower, and I'm just sitting there like, yo, like this is my dick without it in making jizz mode, you know?
It's
Like,
awkward.
I call him Gizmo. I call him Gizmo. Yeah, dude, it's interesting, man. Because like I mean, girls don't really have that. Like girls don't really have like
they're so great. They're so beautiful.
they don't really have like the whole like, oh, my tits don't look good today.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I have a day where I'm like, yo, I'm not having a good dick day. Like my dick just like doesn't feel like,
Been there. Just about every damn day of my life.
yeah.
man. But like women, I feel like they just look good all the time. But like guys, like our equipment is just gross looking. Like nobody's going like, oh yeah, oh, look at those cock and balls.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's doing that.
Gay guys.
Probably gay guys.
Yeah.
But I don't think ladies want to see all of that. But I want to see ladies naked. They're fucking awesome. But they look so good. We don't look so good. So I'm always like, oh man, don't look at me.
It's kind of like when you like after you make jizz, and then you're like cuddled up with them, and it's like, yo, my dong is just like
Right.
it's just there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
Her like thigh is resting on it.
yeah, and it's just do they like that? Do they not? It's just like
I don't know.
the balls are now just like fucking just
yeah.
oh man, it's just like it's not a good look.
No.
You know what I mean?
It never
Okay,
is.
I get it, but at the same time, that's nature, ho. And you just got a respectful wienering, okay?
Yeah.
Let the dong just be fucking donging in whatever shape or form, okay?
Yeah.
I love, dude. You know what? I think there are so many women that are so beautiful without makeup. It's a real fact, dude. There's some women that I'm like, yo, dude, you were so beautiful, so gorgeous without makeup. You don't even need it. And I wish they would feel that way about the dong after it makes jizz.
That is a good point. That is a great point.
I think we got down to some deep issues today, and I
think we
think
did
we
too.
solved a lot of people's problems.
This was good. It was very therapeutic.
This was very
Fuck Phil.
therapeutic for me, and I hope it was for you.
It was, man.
I hope it was as good for you guys as well. To all of my 103 subscribers, y'all, thank you. I had 104, but someone got pissed off apparently. I don't
Damn.
know. Yeah, fuck them. I hope they don't make jizz anymore.
Yeah, they won't make jizz.
No, they
For
can't.
sure.
They can't make.
If you're
jizz.
watching this channel, you're making jizz for sure.
Yeah, But oh shit, the Lakers are making a comeback.
We'll see, though. We'll see. It's only the second.
It's only a second. It'll be okay. It's gonna be fine. Damn. All right, Dace. Where can we find you, dude? You got anything you want to promote? You want to do any shout outs or anything like that?
Yeah. You can find me on the Copper Valhalla podcast with Tyler Barris and Caleb McCurry. You can
Yeah.
find that on YouTube and Spotify. We just kind of riff around, crack jokes. It's a good time. And May 6th, I'll be in Tulsa at the Whittier Bar. That's the newest show I got going on. It'll be fun. I
Fuck
don't know
yeah.
when this
Is
comes
that
out.
an Evan Hughes show?
Yes.
Fuck yeah,
I
dude.
just got off for that today. Very excited. May 6th, my birthday too. So,
What?
yeah.
Wait, that's fucking dope,
I'll be
dude.
26.
Yeah, dude. Fucking A, man.
Still making jizz.
Still making
Still doing it.
jizz, dude, because you're a good person who deserves to make jizz.
Yeah, dude.
All right, man. Well, and you guys know where to find me at JJ Wood Comedy on all your social media platforms. JJWoodComedy.com. Come to some of my shows I got coming up. I got May 9th. Put a Cork in It Winery.
Nice.
Right here in Bricktown.
Hell yeah.
Nick Campbell.
Great show.
Yeah, dude. I love that
show.
show, dude.
Come out to
Sandra Slade is
Whoa.
yeah, she's the headliner. Yeah, I'm one of the features, and then there's Big A Russell, and I think Connie.
Nice.
Connie, oh fuck, what is her last name?
No idea.
Yeah, she's so sweet. She's so funny. And of course, you know, the gracious, the legend himself, Nick Campbell. And yeah, I got all kinds of cool shit. Scope it out. Y'all be good. Love your life. Stay positive. Make jizz if you can.
Thank you for having me.
No doubt, dog. Peace.